Welcome back, everybody. You might have noticed this kind of an interesting view here. You can see the cloud deck on top of us, but if you look north far enough, up toward I-10, it's actually sunny out there. The cloud deck just sort of hung out over our area pretty much all day long, and that's why we stayed on the cool side of things. Right now we're at 59, and our high temperature, well, it's not in just yet, but it couldn't be much more than 61, 62. Of course, these are cool temperatures left over from the weekend front. Tomorrow will be a little warmer because it all depends on which way the wind is blowing. And for tomorrow, it's going to be a wind that comes out of the south. Obviously, we haven't had any rain in the last 24 hours, but there you see the cloud deck just sort of hanging on top of us, north of us. They did get some sunshine. Now, the interesting pattern is going to develop over the next couple of days, and ordinarily, you just don't go from overcast to heavy rain real quickly at this time of year, but I'll tell you when that does happen. We have to look out at the big picture because over here we've got this area of low pressure that's going to move very fast down into the central plains, and that's the thing that's going to trigger what I think may be some heavier rainfall. There you see it on Wednesday. We start pulling up the Gulf air. On Wednesday it's somewhere over Arizona. And Thursday night, it really pulls up a lot of moisture here. This is what causes the lift. When you take that mild air up to the cooler high levels of the atmosphere, it condenses out and we get the rain. And so Thursday night, we may see the heaviest rain we've seen in a while. The last have been, sort of drizzle, very light. But this may be a significant event as that thing moves through fairly rapidly. And the good news is that it's pretty much gone, but it's not really going to clear out. So the heavy rain is really for, about a 12 to 18 hour period, and then it sort of pulls away. Let's look at it again on Future Tracker. We go from Tuesday all the way into Wednesday, no significant rain. There you see it right there. But then Wednesday morning into Thursday, you see how the rain does begin to happen. This is actually Wednesday late at night. It's Thursday when you really see the development of the rainfall activity right on top of us, even heavier out toward Houston. And then as we get into Friday, it does sort of, that's Thursday night. And then by Friday, it pulls away. So this is very interesting. The Storm Prediction Lab up in Norman, Oklahoma, they've put out an advisory for a slight chance of some severe weather, basically from our area to Houston and over there into Beaumont. This would be on Thursday night into Friday. That's why we're giving everybody a heads up that, hey, we could see a little bit heavier stuff around here. You notice how we're marginally into it, but some areas of the crossroad may see a little bit heavier activity. This would be Thursday night into Friday morning. So tonight we'll get down into the 40s, about 49, 50. Tomorrow we'll get up into the 60s for one day of a warm-up, and then we'll watch and wait for this big activity coming through. Well, once again, Future Tracker will show you the dip in the atmosphere right about there. And then that low sort of streaks through here, and that's when we have the best chance for getting some of that activity rolling through. So we're calling it an alert day, so you've got to get ready for this. Tonight, mostly cloudy, getting down to 55. Tomorrow, 67. Still overcast in Port Lavaca. In Cuero, we get down to 51, up to 64. Still on the overcast. So here's where I put the alert day, and that's for Thursday. It starts off as light rain. Late Thursday night, the heaviest, and Friday morning it starts pulling away for some rather damp days, although the heaviest stuff should be through by Friday morning. That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody